And blessings, family. Brother Shareef here with you today. As I always start in the name of God, the gracious, the merciful. We give him praise and thanks for his mercy and his goodness to the human family. If all the trees upon the earth were pens to write with, and if all the oceans were ink, and then another 7 oceans to add to its supply, the writing would still not be enough to explain the glory of God, for he's the exalted, all-powerful, all wise. And even if I lived to be 1,000, it still would not be enough to thank God for his many blessings and his gifts. Assalamu alaikum to my Muslim family. Shalom to my Hebrew Israelite family. Praise the Lord to my Christian family. And what's good to you to the people in the streets. It all means peace. Before I get started today, I want to let you know that I have a new YouTube channel called The Hour of Power. The Hour of Power by Shareef Hameed. I have a lot of information on there, and once you see this on the link, you can click the link below. Once you see this on the channel, you can click the link below, and if you want to contact me for a lecture in your town, and someone will get back to you right away. So that's The Hour of Power by Shareef Hameed. My topic today is a very serious, very disturbing topic. I don't know how many know, but last week it went viral. A man by the name of Jamel Dunn, 31-year-old black man in Cocoa Beach, Florida. It was recorded by 4 to 5 teens. They actually recorded him drowning and did nothing. So again, in Cocoa Beach, Florida, in a river, and it said that this man is mentally disturbed. I don't know how he got in the lake. It really doesn't matter, but he needed help, and 4 to 5 teens mocked him, recorded him drowning, and actually watched him go underneath to his death, and said, you shouldn't have got out there, we're not going to help you, and look, he's about to die.
Got in and started swimming.
You a fucking junkie.
Get out the water, you gonna die.
Look at that gator coming towards you, man.
Buddy,
We not finna help your ass. You
shouldn't have
come
got
out
in. Bro, drowning, what the heck?
Ain't nobody finna help you, you dumb bitch. You shouldn't have got in there. Hey, dumbass.
Yeah, buddy off that 40.
Hell yeah, Brian, he knocked the 40.
Damn, where he at? Hey, buddy off that
85, bitch.
What made him buddy got in with all his clothes on? He keep putting his head under, buddy. Wow.
Am I seeing shit? What the? Bro, something killing him, bro. Like, we finna, like, is y'all finna sit right here and still, yeah?
Yeah.
Loud, bitch.
Dang, bro, you scared to see a dead person?
Hell no, I ain't scared to see no dead person. Y'all don't understand. Y'all bitches should never got in there.
Oh, he just died.
Bro, what, bro?
Holy shit, died.
What the fuck?
Hey, bro. You laughing.
Y'all laughing. Y'all finna go to fucking
I can't say, buddy. He dead.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, bro, come on, bro. This is
No, bro, I'm staying. Fuck that.
Where's that?
Buddy been under there for a while now.
He ain't coming back up. Let's slide.
No, but we not sliding. Fuck that.
Why not, bro? You see what I'm talking about now,
You can't roll. Dang.
Where he at?
Buddy not coming back up.
So,
We gotta call Troll to come find his body.
hell no. You calling troll. Bitch, I'm finna jump this gate and go home. That is not.
Dang.
Damn, bro just died, though. Like, thinking about that.
Damn.
We just saw Birdie die. We could've helped with that. We didn't even try to help.
Coulda helped him.
Hell no,
He Yeah, go help him, Barry. Go help him.
No, bitch.
This man ain't getting back up. Yeah, he did. Where'd he go? R.I.P. R.I.P.
Well, bro, pop up over here where we at.
I'm trying to run, man.
On, if you ever gonna hit the blunt.
Hold on, buddy.
Yeah, let me hit that bitch.
That bitch. What the? Buddy not coming back up for real.
Very, very disturbing. So I'm gonna get right into it. I don't want to keep you long. I just want to quote something about our duty to help people. All right, this is coming right from the Bible. Hebrews chapter 13 through 16, verses 13 through 16 says, do not neglect to do good and share what you have, for such sacrifices are pleasing to God. In Philippians, it says, let each of you look not to his own interests, but also to the interests of others. In 1 John chapter 3 verse 17, it says, but if anyone has the world's goods and sees his brother in need, and yet closes his heart against him, how does God abide in him? And then in the Quran, which the book the Muslims believe, it's over 200 verses and references in there to helping others. And I know some out there may say, well, I don't believe in Christianity and Islam. I don't believe in the Bible or the Quran. You know, I follow, you know, whatever. I don't believe in religion. I'm just spiritual. That's fine. That's my point. It's already in us. It's already innately in us to help others. It's a quality that God already puts in us. You don't need a religion to trigger something in you when you see a human being suffering. You don't need a religion to give you A, B, C, or D to say you need to do this or that. It's already in you. So religion is supposed to only remind us of what's already in us, what God has already put in us. Compassion, love, the willingness to help, which we're talking about today, the willingness to help. Because when you see R-E in front of any word, follow me. If you see R-E in front of any word, it's only reminding you of something you've already done. Again, if you see the word R-E in front of any word, it's only reminding you of something you have already done or accomplished. I need to rewrite a paper. That means you already wrote it. It's just some adjustment you need to do the next time. I need to reconnect my computer. That means you are already connected. Somehow it got disconnected. Now you need to go back and get it back to where it was. I need to redo my hair. That means it was already done. You need to just go back again and get it back to what you desire. So that's all religion is. And I know people in every faith have distorted it. And I understand people saying, I don't want to be a part of this and that. But what they didn't do, these teens, almost sounds to me like someone hasn't reiterated in them what their duty is, whether you claim a religion or not. And what's even more disturbing, when I first heard this, it was put out online that these were white teens, because it was obviously a black man. I've seen a picture of the brother, may he rest in peace, Jamel Dunn, 31 years old. And again, it said that he was mentally disturbed. It was put out that it was white teens who recorded it, watched it, mocked him, did nothing, literally watched this man drown to his death, and then they found his body 5 days later. Didn't call the police, didn't do anything. It was reported it was white teens. But if you listen to the video, I want you to go to the video. You don't gotta be no super investigator to listen. We all know dialect. You know when you're listening to a black person, a white person, a Latino person, or whatever. We can tell by dialect a lot of times, and you could be fooled sometimes. These sound like black teenagers to me. Go listen to the video and I stand corrected. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But they sounded like black teenagers to me. It didn't sound like white teenagers. I don't know. All I know is I saw a human being, and one of my brothers, more importantly, drowned to his death, and he could have been helped. That is disturbing. But even more disturbing than that is, where is the youth getting this from? Where is their lack of empathy and compassion? I have some clues, because again, I work with youth. I'm a counselor in the school system. I work with youth that have mental, emotional, and behavior problems. I'm a substance abuse counselor. I have background in substance abuse. So I've been working with youth, particularly black and Latino youth, for a long time. I want you to listen to this study on black youth, not black youth, youth in general, and where I believe they get some of this lack of empathy from. They sat there and recorded and watched this man drown to his death. This is disturbing. It is reported in 1950 that only 10% of Americans had televisions in their home. Today, 99% of homes have televisions in them. And in fact, more families have televisions than telephones. Over half of the children in America have TVs in their bedrooms. Follow me. So they're saying almost 100% of America have TVs in their homes. Over half of that number, children have televisions in their bedroom, which gives more opportunity for children to watch programs without any parental advisory, without any parental control. Over half the children have TVs in their bedrooms. It's said that children watch approximately 28 hours of TV in a week, which is way more than school. And the typical American child, listen to this, this is the point I want to make about this lack of empathy and just watching death, and it don't even faze you. The typical American child will view 200,000 acts of violence, including 16,000 murders before the age of 18. I'm gonna repeat that. The typical American child will view more than 200,000 acts of violence, including 16,000 murders before they're 18. Television programs display 812 violent acts per hour. Television programs display 812 acts per hour, and children programming, particularly cartoons, display 20 violent acts hourly. So I believe this is where a lot of this lack of empathy comes, lack of compassion, right? Just used to seeing death where it don't even faze us anymore. We see death so much, not just children, but adults so much on TV, where it's the news, someone dying in another country right here, that it doesn't even bother us. And us as black people, we have become like sheep, and sheep are some of the only animals that sit there and watch their kinfolk, so to speak, die and be slaughtered, and just sit there and watch like they're watching a basketball game. Sheep, that's what we have become, and it's learned behavior. And where do we get it from? Coming up in this wicked country. I want to show you this book and then I'll be done. I've referenced this book before, Without Sanctuary, The 100 Years of Lynching. Look at that brother being lynched there, and he was charred like at a barbecue. Look at those hundreds and hundreds of people. This is the same lynching there. You see him there being lynched. He was charred like at a barbecue. And look at the hundreds and hundreds of onlookers, of white people. This was just within the last 80 years. Look at them. We have taken on that behavior. What do you mean by that, Brother Shareef? Haven't you seen in the last couple years these recorded fightings where teens are recording fights, and you got the onlookers there just cheering it on? This is one of the evils of technology. So back in the day, just in the 19th century, we were forced to watch this, and we were sitting there and was nothing that we could do about it. Seeing one of our brothers and sisters being lynched, even children, and we were forced to watch, to put fear in you, in the white man, and even pregnant women and children. Look at all them people there watching this innocent man, and then charred him like a piece of chicken and hung him for all to see. Hundreds of people there. This book is called Without Sanctuary, 100 years of documented lynchings. And you can also get the book by Ralph Ginsburg, literally called 100 Years of Lynchings. But that book I just showed you is called Without Sanctuary. Hundreds of people watching an innocent person being lynched. And now we have taken on that behavior, but now it's voluntary. Recording fights of youth and other people, now recording the drowning death of a man who, and if you watch the video, he was screaming and hollering for help. Doesn't matter how he got out there, especially if the man was mentally ill. We all got someone in our family that has some kind of mental challenges, whether it's documented or not. They sat there and watched this man drown and did nothing. And now taking it into a social realm of how sick some of us are, we, like the sheep that I talked about, who will sit there and watch their kinfolk be lynched and murdered and do nothing. Now you see the death of Mike Brown.
Yeah, up, man. They said he had his hands up and everything, man.
They was trying to get at him?
I don't know. I went out. I just heard the gunshot.
I heard the gunshots from all around. Stay all the way up there.
I knew something happened. It's too early in the day.
Who is the? Do he stay here?
No, it was his daddy right there, man. His daddy just tried to go there and they grabbed him. Daddy in that black t-shirt police talking to. And that's his auntie right there on the phone. And them screws. That's some loud. Yeah, boy, that's some dirty. Dirty.
I saw the car.
He gone. He gone.
He stood over him and
yeah, and shot him some more when he was on the ground. Yeah, that's what they said. Shot him some more while he was on the ground. Police killed him. Police killed him, yeah. Said he had his hands up and everything, they still shot him. He fell on the ground, they stood over him, shot him some more. They just got him laying in the street dead as just got him laying here. You know ambulance, he's gone.
2014 there in Missouri, when this Darren Wilson shot him, you saw all the people just watching. And his body sat out there for 4 hours. Eric Gardner's death recorded, did nothing. And it's been plenty, hundreds of cases of black women being abused, brothers being abused by police, and we're just sitting there and recording it. Instead of just recording the lynching of our brother and sister, instead of recording the lynching of our brother and sister, we should get that same camera out, turn it to ourselves and say, hey, my name is Derek Jamal. This is going out to my wife and children. I got about $300-400 in the bank. I'm here on George Street or Market Street, and one of my brothers and sisters is being lynched. So what I'm doing now, I'm just letting you know I'm about to kick this police officer's ass and save my brother and sister. I'm just letting you know it's about $300-400 in the bank. I love you, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm about to get busy. That's what you should be recording, not the death and the murder and the lynching of your brother and sister, and you sit there like sheep and watch one of your brothers and sisters be murdered. I'm gonna say it again. Get that same camera out, send it to your children, your wife, or your significant other, and say, I'm about to be a brother and sister. I got a couple $100 in the bank. I love you. I'm about to get busy. I may not see you again. Peace out. See you later. And then you go save your brother and sister and not record the death and the lynching of your brother and sister. And damn sure don't watch a human being die and drown, and you sit there and do nothing, and you record it, and then you don't even say nothing to the police. Now they're saying about this Good Samaritan law that you're not obligated to help anyone. One minute they said that they're going to press charges because there's no statute saying that. I've studied that a little bit when I took up criminal justice. Most of the time from my studies, only like a medical staff, like a doctor or a trained person in a medical field is obligated to help someone in distress or need. But we're not talking about their rules. We're talking about innate qualities that God has put in us. What has happened to our youth? Mercy, mercy, me. We have to instill these qualities in them. And one of the solutions that I'm coming up with this channel is the rites of passage, where we go in and we prevent our youth from getting to this point. We are literally watching our youth drown by standing by and doing nothing. We are watching them drown just like they watched that man in Cocoa Beach, Florida drown, when we stand by and do nothing and don't take preventive measures to help our youth, our boys and our girls. I'm not doing that. So it's beyond this message. It's the rites of passage that I want to start to help our youth. So I leave you in peace as I came. Again, The Hour of Power by Shareef Hameed. Hour of Power, Shareef Hameed. Go to that channel and someone will contact you if you want me to come to your city or town to deliver these messages and try to save our boys. I leave you in peace as I came. Assalamu alaikum to my Muslim family. Praise the Lord. To my Christian family. Shalom to my Hebrew Israelite family. Hotep to my Black conscious family. And what's good to you to my people in the streets. And peace to anyone else I may have forgot. I thank you for listening. Peace.
Shutterstock Music.